Hi, it's Travis in here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we slayed some undead in Jailbron, and we also won a Warsong Gulch. And today we're going to continue questing.
The winds guide you.
We'll start with this quest here, Sleeping Giants. I've overheard that you've had to say with Great Mother Anka. With all due respect, she's not having you go far enough. You must also deal with the Vicruel that lie dormant in the waking halls beneath Jailbron. I have no doubt that the rituals involved with awakening them are the key to their downfall. Most likely, the Necrolords have some device that you can use to bring the Vicruel out of their dormant state prematurely. Surely such a disruption will prove fatal to the Vicruel. So we have to slay 5 dormant Vicruel. I think that was in the spot that we were in yesterday. So we'll check that out again. Keeping watch on the interlopers. Even the earth cannot hold back the tide of death washing over it. Corpses walk the land, spreading their putrefaction with alarming speed. A small expedition has been made its way up the western cliffs and the rest near Whisper Gulch. Take a look for yourselves, Travdingo. See if you can learn their purpose and dissuade them from bringing their poison into our lands. Travel southwest from the posts toward the cliffs overlooking the western beach. Their camp will be west of the excavation at Steel Gate.
Be careful.
Okay, so there we go. We got a couple of quests to do today. I think we are going to hit level 44, which is good. And it's right over here, I think, right? Keeping watch on the interlopers, the apothecary camp. I think we are pretty much done with questing in Camp Winterhoof. I know there's like a bunch there, but we did all the ones the chief wanted us to do. This could be the last Jailbron quest. And then after a couple more quests, we'll probably go to Grizzly Hills. We'll check out Conquest Hold for a couple levels. Also, it seems Limit has defeated Sludge Fist. Now they are 8 out of 10. Will they get the last 2 bosses down before the reset? Interested to see if that goes down. I'm kind of hoping it doesn't happen, but if it does, then it is what it is. I think it will probably happen. It's only Friday, and they have like tons of, I don't know, 3 days, something? They're like 3.5 days to get 2 bosses down. I think that's pretty possible. They are the only guild that got Sludgefist down. Pretty tough boss, I must say. So let's see if we can fly over this guy's head. For the gruesome horrors. This is where we have to fight the dormant Vicruel. Is that them right there? Looks like Torrents. Camp Winterhoof Torrents. So how do we like slay dormant Vicruel? Gotta figure that out. Let's give Travdingo some food here. For some reason I can't access my bags. It's not good. Oh, there's one. How do we, like, get him from stopping dormant? Maybe it's in this thing we got. For some reason I can't access my bags. Something wrong with my UI. Look, this guy's just sitting there. He's like looking at me. So there's the dormant Vicruel. We're in the right spot. I might have to reload my UI here. See if we can get our access to our bags back. There we go. So weird. I can't. Okay, there's got to be a keybind for bags. Seriously, I can't access my bags. Toggle bag, F8. Okay, here we go. There's our bags there. I don't know. There's something I couldn't like click on it. So there we got our bags, and it's just allows user to preemptively disrupt the awakening ritual. So I guess we touch that again. There we go. Yo, we figured it out, guys. Oh, so that's how we do it. We don't even have to fight them. Okay. Sounds fine with me. We just have to slay like a bunch of necrolords, pick up these awakening rods, and just use them on fights. Is there any more in here? Doesn't seem to be many in these graves. But it looks like they are turning all these innocent people into the Scourge. That is their plan. Let's see what we got. I wonder if I could use it on these people. No, I can't use them with jail-bound prisoners. Right? Pretty sure. Let's start using concussive shot more. There we go. Can I use it on them? I don't want to use it on them. No, you can't. It's an invalid target. There's some more over here. I wish they fought you at the end of that. So we're gonna get it all done right here. So get to this room. Hit the gold mine for Dormant Vike rules. This will be the last one. Looks kind of cool in here. Kind of reminds me of Game of Thrones. And that like that place of many faces or whatever. Like there's all those faces on the wall. Faceless man. Take a screenshot of this. It's kind of cool. The faceless man. He was an interesting character in Game of Thrones. So there we go. We finished off that quest. I think I might go turn it in, and then we'll head down to the apothecary camp. Maybe we'll start questing there a little bit. Yeah, I got my concussive shot keybinded in a better spot now. So I'll be using that a bit more. It's an ability I haven't been using that much. I haven't had really much time to get my keybinds going. Thing is, like on my characters that I don't do Let's Plays with, kind of like spend a solid a couple hours just setting up my keybinds and setting up my UI and stuff. Something I always do with a new WoW character, but I haven't really had the time to do that on my hunter yet. So I just kind of I've just been keybinding on the fly. And now I'm noticing I'm like kind of running out of keybinds on my hunter. So I'm gonna have to add some soon. Here we go. We'll get on the prototype here. Go back to Camp Winterhoof quick. I'll turn this quest in. Then we'll head down to the apothecary camp. Castle Nathria has been a challenge, though, I'd say. Hasn't been a complete, you know. It's been like a complete joke. Guilds are still trying to do it. They were stuck on Sludgefist for like a day and a half. I assume the last boss is going to be really tough. I think he'll take a little longer than Sludgefist, I hope, so we'll see. I'm hoping that they don't take the boss out in one reset. That'd be kind of... I wouldn't be too happy about that. Sleeping Giants, you did what had to be done. The unwise might consider it dishonorable to slay the helpless while they awaken, but in this case you would have been a fool to have done otherwise, and we certainly couldn't have just left them standing there to be ritually awakened. Now could we? It was a brave thing you did for all of us in those catacombs, troll.
Go in peace.
There you go. Looks like the chiefs don't have any more quests for us. So roll out here. Head down to Apothecary Camp. Because I remember Uldir. Uldir took like, I think it took like 2 weeks, maybe 3? Because they had a lot of trouble on Gahun. Yeah, that was a tough raid. And they also had trouble. There's another boss they had trouble on. This was the first raid in Battle for Azeroth, called Uldir. Gahun was a real challenge. Took them a while, like a week to beat. And I think the other challenge was Fetid Devourer. Yeah, Fetid Devourer was broken, supposedly. And there hasn't really been like a broken boss in this raid, so I guess Blizzard's done a good job. Or a boss that was overtuned. Fetid Devourer was just overtuned. Everybody was just stuck on this boss. And then they fixed it. And then everybody got to Gahun, and Gahun was a struggle. At the moment, in this raid, in Shadowlands and Castle Nathria, the only boss that's really been a struggle has probably been Sludgefist. For most guilds. For the guilds, like, I don't know, that are at the top, I'd say. I'm wondering how Stone Legion Generals will be. I think they should be a challenge. Both bosses put up a nasty debuff and dot on your players. So here we are. We're at the Apothecary Camp. Let's turn in this quest here.
I'm listening.
Ah, yes, the reclusive bison men of the north. I've seen them skulking about, believing themselves unseen. I suppose they fancy this land theirs. Well, that's but one of many things that will change shortly. I wasn't expecting any company, but while you're here on that fool's errand, you might as well make yourself useful. What's in that brew? Southeast is an area called the Whisper Gulch. It's overrun by members of the Explorers League who've gone mad. They've attacked our caravan as it passed through the area, and they've harried our foraging parties as well. I must know what's causing this madness. I suspect that whatever they are drinking from the kegs scattered around the gulch contributes to their insanity. I want you to steal their kegs from those dwarves while they're busy mining away.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Alright, so I guess we can check out another quest.
What now?
And you thought Murloc smelled bad. I came here to investigate a rumor about a scourge presence nearby. I expected Murlocs along the coast down below, but I never thought I'd see this. The scourge are down there, and they're changing Murlocs and anything else they can get their hands on into the Walking Dead. Hunter, we will not suffer them to create more of their kind, especially not from Murlocs. There is a ramp down to the beach just northwest of the camp. See to it that you deal with the scourge in a timely fashion. So I guess we'll deal with the Murlocs first. And then after we finish up here, I guess at the Apothecary Camp, we could probably move north and we'll go to Grizzly Hills.
I don't have a
Good old Murlocs. Camps have always been the same. They like to hang out on the coast, and they always like to hang out in these little huts. Here we go. Can I use that? Servitor Shade. Interesting. This is an easy quest, just a slay quest. Are these like Scourge Murlocs? That's kind of weird, eh? There's like Scourge. I didn't know there was Scourge Murlocs. Scourges take over everything. Making sure I work a lot of these guys. There's a Necro Tech. Not a Necro Lord, he's a Necro Technician. Kind of funny. Coast looks good though. The icebergs look kind of didn't do too well in the icebergs though.
I don't have a target.
Here we go. Let's play the shade. We should hit level 44 pretty soon. We got another quest. It's a Scourge device. A Scourge creature you just destroyed had this device held in its clutches. It has a jewel set into it, which looks similar to the one that tops the Scourging crystals. Surely Apothecary Anastasia would like to have a look at this. Alright, so I guess we just gotta bring that to Apothecary Anastasia. I don't know where Apothecary Anastasia is. Yeah, right there, okay.
I need a target.
I guess we'll turn that in once we slay 3 more of these Murlocs. I'm using my buttons on working. No way, this isn't working. This thing's bugging out. Myrtle. I always wondered why they wouldn't like let us play as Murlocs yet. Kind of surprised that they're allowing us to play as the furry foxes. You know what I mean, the Valkyra. Before they allow us to play as Murlocs or ogres. You know, Murlocs and ogres have been in the game since like Classic. I think they'd allow us to play as those. You know what I mean?
I need a target.
There we go. We got the 15 down. Now we just got to deliver these back. And I think we're going to hit level 44 from this. We'll see what we get. I wonder if I'm going to get any new talents. At 40. I got to wait for 45. Then 50 we get our last talent. Alright, here we go. Let's turn these in.
What would you ask?
And you thought the Murloc smelled bad. Anastasia ponders your success for a moment. A satisfactory job to be certain, yet somehow I sense that there's something else that we should be doing to stop the efforts of the Scourge on that beach.
Dark Lady watching.
What you have there, Hunter, let me have a closer look at it. I can tell you what this is, Dravdingo. It is a controlling device for those scourging crystals down there. I bet anything that it can be used to shut down their force fields. The apothecary looks thoughtful as she ponders the implications of you having the device.
Embrace the shadow.
Okay, well, we hit level 44. Let's see if we got any talents here. Doesn't look like you get anything at level 44. Which is okay. We're going to get a boost at level 45. But I'm going to call the episode here, guys. Next episode, we'll, I guess, continue questing. Maybe we'll do a dungeon. And try to get level 45 and some new abilities. Maybe we'll go to Grizzly Hills, actually. Maybe we'll head up to Grizzly Hills and we'll check out the Conquest Hold. But that is the end of this episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.